Hello. Uh, I just wanted to give like an update of like how I'm doing and talk about burnout. And this past like couple months have been like extremely difficult, and I'm still kind of like in it and trying to find ways to like cope and uh, just like keep going and you know do what I can and try to have control over some things that I just don't have control over. Um, and it's really been a struggle to just even like get out of bed in the morning and just do like simple things like take a shower, do my laundry, go outside, just like regular things. And I am about to go into my final year of school, of college, and it's just been so stressful, and it feels like I am just like completely burnt out. And now it's like, okay, now I have to get ready for like my hardest year of school. Also, sorry for the background noise. They're cutting grass outside, but I have to get ready for my final year of school, and it just genuinely feels so daunting and like a wall. And it came out of last year, like not really being in a good place in terms of just like mentally, in terms of like socially having a support system. Like I other than like my best friend who I live near, it's been like I don't really have friends at school. Um, and it's been really difficult to kind of like think about going into my last year with like no friends and just feeling like I have like the whole world of things on my shoulders, if that makes sense. And it's been like really a low time, and I've just been struggling with like just trying to move forward, like keep going with just like everything, because I genuinely feel like there's like no hope for my future, and like I'm just met with like all these stressors, and it feels like every day is just getting harder and harder and harder. And that's a really difficult place to be in. And there's been so many just like small things or bigger things that have just like piled on to like my stress and my burnout. And I it genuinely feels like getting through each day is just like pushing through like quicksand and just trying to like just make it through the day. It's been like I've been crying like multiple times, like every single day. Like I think this past week I cried like more than, I don't know, man. I couldn't even tell you how many times I just like broke down crying for like a good 15 minutes. Just like unable to do anything and just feeling so weighed down by everything. And I wanted to like talk about how I'm feeling, because I realized that like keeping it in is just like not helping me. And I don't know, I kind of just wanted to say, like, if anybody else is going through this situation, like there is like it will get better, you know what I mean? And I'm saying that in a place where I genuinely am like trying to believe that, and trying to believe that like like my life is worth living. Like there are things that I can look forward to, and even if I don't know them yet or see them yet, like you know what I mean? Like it can't be like bad forever. It can't be stressful and just like impossible to like think and feel okay. Like it can't be like that forever. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm trying to kind of hold on to just like keep going and like get through things. But it feels so completely daunting. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much structure to this, but I've tried to like journal and it feels like just a spiral of like things, just a spiral of feeling down and negative, and I don't know. It's just like every single thing that I do like takes away so much energy from me, and I'm already at like a deficit of energy. Like I barely have enough energy to get up in the morning, and then when I have to do things on top of that, it's just like it just takes me out. Like it's just so stressful. Even if it's like something super simple, a phone call or something like that, it will just take me out, and like I'll be so anxious leading up to it, and just burnt out, completely burnt out afterwards. And I've tried to be open to like the people around me and be like, yeah, I'm not doing okay. Like I'm not. Like I'm like not sleeping well. I'm so stressed out. I'm like super depressed. I'm trying to like do basic things and it's super difficult. Like I'm not in a good place right now. And I'm trying to be like open with people about that and be honest and be like, yeah, I'm just not in a good place right now. And I'm trying to like take care of myself even when I'm in a bad place, like drink enough water or like eat enough and things like that. And it's just some days I don't even feel like eating or drinking water or just like really taking care of myself, because everything just feels like so much and so overwhelming that it's like it's really hard. But I also have been trying to like find counselors, and I feel like I've been a bit thrown back and forth between like finding counselors and just like I don't know, instead of just having it be like a bit of an easier process with like just finding somebody to talk to. It's been a lot of like back and forth and having phone calls and setting up appointments, and being referred to like different people, and I just feel like it's just making things more stressful instead of like, I don't know, the point of counseling is to like help and kind of not make things seem so daunting or so stressful or help you through the problems that you're going through. And I feel like it's just creating more stress on top of everything else that's going on. And it's been like really difficult because I'm trying to like, while I'm also in like a state of like stress and depression, trying to like help the people around me, like especially my mom, just like kind of help and be there to support people. And it's so difficult because I'm already just in a bad place myself, and so it's been me trying to get out of bed, and like after I do that, like just supporting like my mom and the stuff that she's going through and trying to tell her like it'll be all right, even though I'm like sitting there not even knowing like if it's gonna be all right, if I'm gonna be all right, like if things are gonna be okay. And I'm just trying to tell her like everything's gonna be fine, like it's gonna be all right, like you can do this. And I'm also just like questioning that myself, and so it's been really a strange thing. And also just I've just been feeling super burnt out, but I want to like try to just keep going because I literally I don't have a choice. I just have to keep going and keep trying. And if anybody else is going through like a tough time, just like everybody's situation is different, and I know that it's difficult, and I know that like sometimes it's hard to get out of bed or like have energy to do anything, and it just feels like all you can do is cry, and just everything feels hard. Like even just like moving your feet feels hard, getting out of bed feels hard, like to just stop crying feels hard. And I just want to say, like, if you feel that way, like, just take a deep breath and know that, like, today is today and tomorrow is another day. I know people say that all the time, and I literally hated hearing it, but it's true that, like, things can get better even tomorrow. I know, especially when I go back to school, like, I won't be able to sleep it off when I have those moments. And so I really just want to focus on, like, getting counseling, getting a therapist and a psychiatrist, and just being able to cope and make it through the day. And like, if you're going through that, just know that, like, the thoughts that you're having right now, the feelings that you're feeling right now, the hurricane or tornado that's, like, going through your head right now, it's not gonna last forever. I promise. Even if you're in the midst of the worst time of your life, just know that, like, the kind of immediacy, the thoughts that you're having, the kind of spiral of thoughts that you're having, like, it will ease, and it won't always be so painful and so fresh and so new and so, like, gut-wrenching, you know? This is, like, the one kind of moment for the past, like, couple of months that I've had where I feel like not better, not even good, but just, like, not terribly bad, where I've been able to, like, stop being inconsolable and just try to, like, level out a little bit and feel like, okay, like, you know, I can manage this one thing, like, I have control over this one thing, you know? And I feel like it's just not the end of the world. And I don't know, like, it's sometimes when you're in a hard place, you think, like, there's nothing that you can give the world, there's nothing that you have to offer the world, and that's just not true. That's not true at all, you know? And in that moment, you feel like so much is expected of you, and you're letting everybody down. But just know that you're not letting everybody down. And you are important in people's lives. You are cherished, even if you don't see it outwardly, you know? And I think it's been so hard for me to see, like, the things that I do bring and the positive aspects that I do bring, you know? It's really hard to see when you're in a difficult place. But I've just tried to think, like, oh, you know, if I wasn't here, I wouldn't have been able to help that person through this thing, or check up on somebody to see how they're doing. And when you're going through a tough time, like, sometimes that's all you need to hear. It's just like, I'm in your corner, I'm rooting for you, like, I want you to get through this. I believe you have so much to offer. So if you haven't heard that, you're hearing it from me now, because those are the words, like, I want to hear when I'm going through a tough time. And yeah, I just wanted to give an update because I'm feeling a bit better and in a place where I can say, like, at least articulate some stuff that I'm going through. This is kind of a long video. Yeah, so I know it's difficult, but it's just that first small step, even if it's just, like, drinking water for the day. It's just those small things that can sometimes help. But yeah, this is kind of long, so I'm gonna go, but yeah.